na apomu ye de
Nyame ase Nyame da so di ye kokakra
Nyame ase
Nyame ti ase di se onim se bibie ni ho a ebetime bu nkama na ebetwa fire so asorche de bia da meka ebebo na asaba but no kra pa ne se wona onim onewra
de no Bible say adi nyina di boa won
that's the difference maybe say me encourage the Christian world say it is not and it cannot even be possible as I hu nyame to me
sure
if you are a Christian ontwe hu fi amane hunu ni ya oni enioma bia otise e kanipadua no de be ma wa down so ne say in the midst of all these challenges unyame be gina wachia mo the difference if you say so unyame ni ho a uni ho so unyame ni ho a bi uni ho ti sa nyame na odo ho ato no so na ono onkotonko no akoda no na ni kura o monto so na akofa problem aba sa nyame na ono otupunu mu pe obi antimi mbie na obi antimi ntum sa atwe di ampo no biribi adameka ugina na chi no so bo ho ban ya bo wachi doma oda very important
na make say a Christopher so I say you complain do and we complain because of that wrong notion say ma be Christoni ma ye born again there was any nyoma nyina start ko yi emame we tend to sometimes belittle the power and the influence of God by complaining e am obon sam enya to me it is a kind said the kind Psalm 34:19 or say many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all. We need free ninyanemu. Okay, James 1:2-3. I'll say, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. Inti ye testi ujidia ema abotoyem ene abojochere. Very, very important. May the 2 Corinthians 4:8-9 be as Paul can say. We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. We are persecuted, but not abandoned. Struck down, but not destroyed. Enti wukumi enda nanso yen. Just when life beats us down, we would rise up out of the ashes and praise God. For that will display the incredible power of God. Enti I was say ubi a uti ebi ho how ne beba mane ne beba. Then a better a free radi edoyim. Very, very important.
Okay, so Yatia says unyamene fapim no de says now we can fly as high as we want to fly.
Yeah.
Say unyamene boy chidom.
Yeah.
There to be mamemfa aye aseda sonkoma aye asafo aye efron ahimfi
Royal House
Chapel.
Yeah.
Na no kwasi adano na metie
Apostle General Sam Cranchan
Gobe Jina na name and the Oya announcement. I'm saying Apostle New York.
Okay.
Now I'm so Udina Woda, TM Sone, so for Mammy, I'm saying a Jumedi for me to Asabis, you know. But the big Jina no your announcement to be. Announcement in an say, they say the old bar sorry, in such like a crab. In such a say, over go through scanner. Na yahwe se ade bi timi pra nipa ana edi bia ensho ho so pi impredua omo be fast can impredu se edu ba bi kura se titu ma no mo bag akase omo de kokko sorry no
e so omo hwemu a
biem hwem sia it's an inconvenience but if you know the times that we are in you also adapt to the times and omo kaya kan kwada no kura almost baby man clan entity no se ho nyina so kasa enhihye no ho nti awofo nso mo de omo maba no se sika na mo de mo to drink that's for omo fa mo na during a short time no ta crossovers no it's not healthy if we are sister there's almost a song be I want to encourage all churches they be the Christopher no be diagro
bibia e be bompa
bibia e empire ne so e bi wono ma and am all to chese wo sua de bi na ni da ho onko ya ansa na mesre all because baby a public gathering ni park bibre wo bia no titru ye wura busumi e tise fa free sa busumi e ko akopem se me de meka se Kristo beba wona ni mu no kura no mesre se baby a relevant be any patient biano media houses and Muslim form also.
Very
we should
important.
put in buses out on a back Christmas time now. Both uniform and on uniform armed
police
and them. So what you say? Intimacy, but made that in Royal House Chapel. Now me suggesting my other insurance to say they should try and adapt some of these things. If we say, you see, you know, ayihu, odi agrop kakre bi pe.
Ade dia ya.
Adi be yo. Christopher so. But some of them physically with common sense we can avoid it. So what I say. Yes, we can.
Careful. The day of reckoning will come.
We can really avoid it. So before that day comes, say Ubi, boy na made that
Royal
House for us. And era
new auditorium na bad crowd.
So we no no if almost sound the crown so no crown see adimu sound na nkasa otia the same so far no say sound party.
But I think the churches no also there is this whole argument on whether it was sorry investing in big auditoriums and also can building there's that whole huge debate. But I think as to the advantage and to the way of churches in certain area with the kind of auditoriums Royal House the huge
very huge
Christ Temple East from Pastor Tabel magnificent
Abosu kan area. Maybe I saw paying one again.
And this is of Penny made Christ Temple East Chado area.
And when one manages and how much from them?
I don't know. So we are sorry but meaning say no more Christ Temple East.
I see.
Mega facility.
Great.
And now share Porters City. Prophet
Porter
Nana
Sarkodi the awards are doing a quantity.
Pantime,
I think doing a
go quite
massive sound. Now your program be I was following him on social media. Now
massive
good.
Massive facility. They are the first just a whole city. It's a massive.
And now we preach the history a little bit.
Sure, he's good. Solid guy. Solid.
And if you look at even soft paying or ball, would you media basso crown?
Yes, Steve Minson,
charismatic evangelist,
massive auditorium,
and massive auditorium. Another huge building,
massive auditorium.
Anna, me mate here, me junior,
another on the crowd, Destiny Arena, massive. I mean, on the auditorium, Timmy City. 4 capacity pabe 5,000 at a go. Massive.
5
Destiny Arena, massive. The sound in the quality.
Maybe I know sound. Maybe I sound to see a Dominic more Prince being your mama tennis. Almost for in a for enemies. Now I Dominic kind of sound here. Or don't know. Can she praise me? Oh, yeah. Minya Mayasu Gwadi. Now, my Roman Anglican praise me.
There's some hymns here.
Musa. Now, you can be one of guys. Abo Orthodox abo sa yempe problem bia da de di djuma sa e bia na se na Dominic no connection for masim e bia na se na masim bia.
I think the churches are doing well.
They are doing very well.
But while they do that, no, the concentration should be on the and I made a post on social media. And I think, and when I would use my church as an example, that growing wave say, and sorry no if focus on ACC are dying common members no into unse Pentecost are launching Vision 2028.
Okay.
And in that
2028,
5 years. So they're possessing the nations agenda. 5 years, first 5 years possessing the nations 2, which is the next 5 years. In the introduction, chairman and a straw introduction to that document. Yes.
Make go to social media.
Absolutely. Say, if you've ever wondered that aside the prison project, What else has the Church of Pentecost been doing for members of the church and for the country in general? This is your answer. Quote from Chairman Intro. I'll say, the church also made substantial contributions to the nation's development and societal transformation, and saw its members excelling in various areas of influence. And church now started this award scheme. Members of the church have excelled in almost sphere, and and the church did that. To mention but a few, through Pentecost Social Service, which is PENSOS, the church implemented significant community transformation interventions, such as providing 184 water facilities in deprived communities in Ghana, with over 90,000 inhabitants accessing potable water. 184.
184.
Yes, the church did that.
Oh, I see.
It also established a solar-powered irrigation block farm in the Upper East region of Ghana.
The Church of Pentecost.
Sure. The church again provided employable skills training for over 2,300 youth, women, and other adults in the church in Ghana to be empowered economically to overcome hardships and poverty. Similar social interventions were carried out in external nations. The other countries are sorry, so where apart from your collaboration with Ghana Prison Service, IASR Prison Service, the Ghana Police, you see police stations, Bakun Ekriapime Kropon, and Abrim Agona, and other massive neoma asorin where just to mention but a few school fees and scholarships and on my. And I think people should also, when they see the church do something, see asorin as you and asorin and Moody's Kenya see asorin what 4 doors and I remember Kawa has me call in Sawim and I become say na Catholic church or man hospital be a limp or more.
Yeah.
Now see a question of prosthetics. Massa, massive facility.
But that facility, I say Lighthouse. Don't make it Lighthouse Chapel. Lighthouse
and Sewell.
Yeah,
it is the things the church no air, you know. I saw now some model row and but I think people should get that
okay, we'll be at every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't know the pledge is very important to me that ubi auti mi na wohwe bia no so no be ma wonsa so no aka se me udin hye ho o man hene kwabna sante eye kasa na ne ya na na montu a etete abusua papa abusua ntem ede hoye ba o man mu.
Yes,
matters of tribalism and religion are enye progressive. Menye part of it. Menye bida. Onyame manim para me no hu me mobo. E wo Yesu din mu. Amen. That should be your pledge on daily basis. But remember, a Joada Ukwada na Fiada Bia on M'Ahiasem segment.
Yes.
And I'll keep reminding all of us that we should abstain because a very deadly and dangerous matters of tribal politics and religion into our politics na debano. And you're healthy. Yan kasi and fine yedjuma, but quite a fast so dear year jumano. And also, and we are a form as on my
patrol. Wait on Royal House in Common, and Obi, one of our foreign leaders, not sending me away. Or say hello, Obi, great program. Royal House Chapel, the Oil Dome, at full capacity, new one, would sit 21,000 people.
Abba.
21,000.
21.
Yes, 21,000. That's a stadium because Takra de Isipon Stadium no efa 20,008. 20,008 Isipon and at Tamale, I think. In the Royal House, 21,000 at full capacity. Nipa 21,000.
Apostle General Abba.
And also, Royal House operates a very active social and practical ministry headed by a whole director. Scholarship for needy but brilliant student, prisons ministry that ministers the word, medications and food items to prisons, compassion ministry that reaches out to deprived communities where we minister the word and medical help. In the way, the Royal House, a lot. And we have to begin highlighting some of the things.
I think we'll take time
and do
to
that.
be talking about some of these things.
Absolutely.
The trade minister, Basu. Era Katie
Kobina Tahir
Hammond. Katie Hammond. We are the next person. I think one our ministry my follow one or two things. Okay. In fact, the Dama commercial pan was I think the influx of fake products. Inferior goods.
They have a dumping grounds.
And more what to tax force what or see and yet the normal tax force, no, and then the normal yes, na to a there be on TSC. Number 2, say audience she be akoma she be or even whether it's been activated or not. Say, sir, ye my DNA, sir, no man will lean as if we're crack running in our banning. Or did he say?
I will see you trust me. I don't mean who ye on mine Sikai say on the Yamadia no bufu. Abufu. Na say ye import here, ye benya bi wa ha. Capacity continues to be the challenge, but until we start, we cannot finish. I say mo me say, the bia da ade ameti eye NDC for so. Yeah. Me sorry. The broiler project. Obusa 40 farmers na. T2 Boris B, Akati, Dako Farms, any Infun Farms, all other major headed by then Dr. Louisa Hannah Bisi. Yeah. It was the John Mahama administration did a 60-40 regime, where the importation was 60 and then the local production was 40 because they were just marching incrementally. So what I said, now I'm feeding out gra. Yeah, who do you see? And I prum Sam a kwajigu baby. And Obi, on my piano. One developer won't call farm build on capacity. Yeah. Now they be able to rely on some of these things. They be if man into me and you say, you see, can send it imagine or mine who with my Harry Kakran. I say, to me, possible. It is one of a baby shas so to 2 sana mona, a bit must stabilize your mind. You see, Kasem, Nipe woman, a jumo your money bedji. Ama, Ubian sweat me home a harana, dance a cocoa edi bear 6-7 years. Na ye gusuni e wini the idea how do nyina na eba no yeah ya kofa krobi so ya de na eba ye import ye made na zezo hu force akokọ ne so a akakraka bi o efisi papa ye import in the process e comedy na wona see empay for omunim na obi hu force akokọ wona see empay for omunim and I'm telling you that broiler project no obi it can say ohwe akokọ yeah mo anye no say 3 weeks o say no mo e catch say 2 weeks or 3 weeks akokọ ni a o chen krokro. Because a special attention on modern mom because I come market quick no makudi ujuma I come market quick no makudi ujuma. Okay. And this young man Boris B. Anna Dako fans because I say Jefan ku ene processing plant na or ye betimi within a split second betimi cocoa bed or ahanga yan cocoa bed or ujuma. All the cocoa farmers they were very happy. Very 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 happy because now there was a way for who produce market demand was there. The challenge ABC na continue to be the pricing. Yeah. If you say as of that time, if I say 550 cities, 55 cities as of that time. Now, that time now koto 1 kilo. Now about 5 cities. Force there. Yeah, force there. 1 kilo. 1 kilo. 5 cities. Those times na making broiler price. And then force at that kani na 330 cities. Hard and soft. 330, 350. And now to akoko baako a ope akoko jana na so ye broiler power jana 180 200 and so chem for asa ba wo no fa for sadaka ma aba obi etemu na wo chi temu bebre and your hard and soft your hard and soft oh there be said say lay am near the yankwan e bi timi dey stew edding omo no to no. Oh, okay. And a cockerel since but and a war broilers so we jofu another nkoko so ahodo nti media meda a minister Katie Hamonase okay say titu wa hwese sa anamontu we no betimatu sa anamon we ama sa ne mani bi won ma e de baba hanama ye so kakra ye madian so ye kra ni wele nyina ye kra ye madian ni wele ye be kra because ahimachi mi be me do jolu school for the blind of the Hefa Junction traffic light no LT tin bi no na ntwina momoko kuna himachi ni be bi om di free ba and did that car na so bam and nipa etititi na so omko supply all the market me kotobia we kotobia we that is the problem. That is the problem. This is the Frankwa veterinary officers one man. One kasa ho kwana do number na aboa no ekunenya. They will call you and tell that man fanko. And no kramaza. Say that man for si ni bridi di o matem no. Fa na man ya na ikoku ya na e fa ho be de. Ba wo hia. Ensu so all the man. Ba so aba o man ne so. Ba we do mo tetenam ne so. Oh ya tetenam ne so. Oh na say. Ebuka achi. Na when say Dominic
Yeni na wole on betwa mahemachi bia ho na. Omo ahwe se etum na we nipa omo nan tete car so a. Omo nta de bi pa omo tete car so. Ye, me go to bia we. Watch out who do amiko di na wele ne chon. E o say process with wele na ekọ no. Wele na ana etwam kọ no. Wele na.
E the tire ahwe se etum.
Now be budget for go na the gas e hia. Odwa. Odwa. Most of these people no omo ye na mo adwuma. They still go to these corner roadside. No, the tie ni we almost on free tie share na asem. And no crowd mount pampan. Yes, mount pampan. Na enua no crowd dey some who tell you dem say no say sapele and no doom and I want now this. So this is the challenge. Yen so ye pese siesie fie no. Minister can we no so sa enforce no assembly as o mo enforce. Obi na me kirao videos ahodo a nsu aman for the whole sa.
The whole nam
no ho. Nam ho. O we nam biem da.
Rano me hu baako.
Oh, me say,
sa de baako e wa se he.
Me say, se me kirao ensu a mo de hu. Na wo hwe mo nan a mo sare sisi nsu no. Na bo na ja nan nyina na mo gige agum na mo huru tra. Na nam we na me na omi no ye we tetra na. Me say, enu ntina some of these hotels no, ye beat you to the game because we won't beat you to the game. For them that's what it's mo yire mo. Omo ko fa sa nkokọ nkokọ yi bi no force nkokọ no mko fa sa force nkokọ na omo fa force nkokọ ni wi a na omo di agu ho sa colored ni red ni bi na omo di
na kwese fresh
na kwese fresh you be kwa pa na eso ni go. That's the problem. That is the problem. Intimacy Mesre trade minister say what to sa andamon wi a step in the right direction. On say obeko sa ekono akosi na wiye. Number 2, adwadifo front no omo da so challenges e wo omo front. You can't run away from it. You can't run away from adwadifo front pricing ne airport challenges ne nyoma bebre eno so mesre trade minister enyoma boa hodo a eshutu ni how our products ni bi wo anya papa ewuram gidigidi nyina no ono a na e kana asem ono na se opeto tu na mo. The appeal is that the trade minister, Honorable K.T. Hammond, onyame man sa akukudron because sa ntokwana wakoshase no entoko enye normal
because apart from interest from traders na imported ba no and even the finance ministry itself because if we know as trade minister opese we seek the interest of traders it will be something like a coalition course with the finance ministry.
Exactly.
Finance for a GRA target. GRA so you target at the first place or share your port. In the end, it is also true. Say okoye terminals na wo port na bebre are empty.
Very empty.
And because of
say obusa information minister say onim susu o mo hihye na dey koye port a wo na.
Yes. In the bebre na empty. In the a very difficult balancing act and it was say omo we know some more target. The target, no, yes, and it's even ironical. Say, we claim say imported product beba Ghana memory. Say GRA target. A GRA target. Omo number 1 place. Omo revenue.
Port.
Port needs import neba na hoye lively.
Yeah.
We don't really know what we want. It was say yes our balancing act ni say we have to seek the interest of our traders. Traders ne say charges our port no endorse dodo. Aban so we say this charges na about to discourage imports. Import ne so ama your local capacity ne so no enye strong a bit me meet the local demand. In the it's a balancing act also but ultimately the port aye empty aye this ka air other countries. Amount for the ammonia fa Cote d'Ivoire any Togo ne ade no. The government would have to respond to that. Now, omunye bibi enfa because really the man is difficult. So my MPP as a party in government and they say, omune claim say omunye pro trade, pro business. You know, it is a businesses need complaining. You cannot sit down. Say wako makola wako tiptoeing abuso cannot more complain about port charges. Something would have to be done. And done honestly.
Well, be the next person. I'm a person also me born Abaso, the head of local government services.
That's Doctor Engineer Nana Tuafa.
Yeah. And also, we follow the steps of Yura Tuafa and Dr. Callistos. And one Kanyina, Wama sanity. On say local governance, no. We hear Nimdia Shunkubi So what I say, now what him dia hwe amasa nipa dodo ye hwe wase nyina no, what me operate well with them because o dia manyo sem ko for sa bia wonom dia. Na say ope o man nankasa ahwe ase ene ne form. Intimacy no. Ono so na dwuma a oye wonom no aye ani so yi pa. Onko so nye sa na dwuma na mom those who are also due for promotion
in the service. Those who are due for promotion in the service. On when on to the nyoma yi. Yes.
Na on peja omumu said ye ese efata. If you say obi adwuma na se o se eye empejamu
also unya.
One timi afa mana. Eno so won sem no etimi koye eye nyoma bebre.
O de man so no na wa man target.
Yeah. Obetim de eduma. So we monitor the last time I remember say we bubusa the question say the pluses no enko na ye bom about so the minuses no asotwe be na e wo ho a ye de e
no say asotwe be na
say asotwe na for dem go share some more. And whilst we are praising him for how we see stabilize ama motivation, the welfare, any progress in terms of civil service, na itime call him no local government service itime call him no onhwe na de enso ye kan ontu wana because na djuma efo ni bi obi omo kwan omo fa so omo di djuma no
akwadro
it's nothing to write home about, absolutely nothing to write home about. And omo nya careful na omo so omo peja Ghana we will continue to identify certain people so omo
yeah
there tosu bi me obi na no betra aka cho sa ban sa ase na ehon sem na what we speaker creative no actually
yes
yes message me makandada and minim say e sha senso ase o say
land commission
me can send me break crack no me dey say whether land commission or land
commission is an agency under the land and natural resources ministry
and a state
housing company works and housing ministry. Yeah,
any of them be a share or masibiano yet any kasi diago ministers be o mutisisiano ya tonton cry in advance.
Baby, ministers
be titino. Ya tonton in advance. So anom den grant ebe church.
And there to be land commission.
Be ministers maybe on titino. Say initiative be anoma embark on.
They should make it
open.
Make it open.
Haven't you? Bibiano, a Swasi John,
and that's how we manage state lands in this country.
A Swasi John, and Moody, and
lands.
Maybe there is no suspicion.
Yeah.
Babos and my not
suspicion.
And the amount suspicion to call her and say, dear Yanis, a Bambi or Subiano. A Bambi or Subia, a bus state lands I had to Tomo on one and call for sure. Me say, your expert be your gun and more see. Penubiano. Obo ni dino catch baby or tia. Obet matro abaya. Na sabre.
No, yeah.
The baby assassin there be a pen will be at Obiano. A traw abaya. Now also as of that time. It is at the empire is on Potomia. If it's now a policy. Say baby a minister no. Ebian assassin the corner as sudodo. We are trying to say we want to redevelop those areas.
Make it open.
Give the ministers what is due them, and then government will also take advantage and build something with the private development. No, my party Charlie, ministers be etiado almost almost to go. You're two almost virtually from where they are living, and there you say about say Abambi also does not come clean, especially Abawi. Matters of instance, they don't come clean.
Yeah.
The piano on refusal is not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. It's not development in Kosovo. It's near to 2 ministers from
yeah.
It would have okay can you rag bab and cat. I mean it's all
and because
Waha Katana
I think for the purpose of
it's so sad.
22nd November 2023, Mr. Speaker's official residence and related issues. We refer to the media stories on and reactions to the statement by the Right Honourable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin, Speaker of Parliament, regarding the official residence of the Speaker of Parliament. It must be noted that Mr. Speaker stated the attempt at selling his official residence, which he made reference to during the Speaker's Breakfast Forum in Accra on Monday, 20th November 2023. The potential buyer proceeded to the Lands Commission for the necessary due diligence and realized the status of the property. That was when Mr. Speaker got to know about it. We also wish to state as follows. 1. The Right Honourable Speaker did not say that the Speaker's official residence has been sold. That's the clarification. What he said was that it was almost sold. There was that attempt. 2, the reactions by the Ministry of Land and Natural Resources, the Ministry of Works and Housing, and the Land Commission so far have not tackled the subject matter of the alleged sale. 3, a visit to the official residence of Right Honourable Speaker will unveil that almost all the surrounding buildings and accompanying parcels of land have been sold out to private developers. High-rise apartments have been constructed all around, leaving the Speaker's residence as an island and endangering the safety and security of the Right Honourable Speaker. 4, a trip down memory lane reveals that sometime in 2019, the official accommodation of a certain clerk to Parliament located in Cantonment was sold to a private developer. Other properties assigned to Parliament have suffered similar fate. 5, we are encouraged by the decision of the Minister of Land and Natural Resources to investigate this matter and hope the investigations will establish who attempted to sell and who the potential buyer was. 6, transparency in this matter is of utmost importance for the sake of public confidence in state institutions. Signed, David Sebastian Damois, Director, Media Relations Department, Parliamentary Service of Ghana.
No, but
it's a serious issue. This statement, whether there was that attempted sale. And number 2, the fact that all adjoining buildings have all been sold to private developers. It's a serious issue. It's a ministry where somebody at the Lands Commission should be answering questions. And about how Land Commission. And the ministry cannot even say they are not aware. I mean, if the Land Commission was in this prime area,
response on the man say, yeah. A lot of things
especially at the Land Commission.
A lot of things
how are Omucha state lands?
Now I'm surprised that Omukra Kasa say I buy money. Some of the public and civil servants, and me too chairman a beautiful obi. They almost here two chairman Ghana. You have absolutely no idea. And you few ones now almost system ni muna oko lands, oko housing, oko roads, oko ha almost system no de bukata nkwan. These people are complaining.
And how we've managed state lands in this country, we weep as a country say revenue mobilization a problem. And we allow people in the Land Commission and other allied agencies to sell state lands at the blind side of the state. And some of these lands, $6 million, $5 million, $2 million, $3 million. And you ask yourself, you sell land, $6 million, cantonment, airport residential.
There's too much deception on the part of all of us. Very deceptive characters and attitudes. Because they be at some of our institutions, until government changes, you never see or know the rot.
Absolutely.
I know the ML mining team in Kosuda.
Yeah.
Until government changes,
rot.
There's no rot. Yeah. Everything seems to be moving on smoothly. Kopim sa buying besesano. And when Yoko at work, the criminal investigation department at work, the NIB at work,
while they are being paid to work now.
Paid to work.
Lands Commission and Kasadi Oman. Lands Commission. It is terrible. And I think the minister in charge of that sector, Land and Natural Resources, and I may share agencies under his ministry. Yeah. And I think for the purpose of public education, let me see if I can get where I saw that. But I think he should look at the Lands Commission and how we've managed state lands in this country. It is terrible. It is terrible. And because they know dossier on state lands, they omucha state lands with careless abandon. It's shocking. It's shocking. That's obedient to me in Cafe. And then how is it possible, say, Speaker's residence ena nsase a wo speaker residents who nyina ya toma compromise the security hwe ba bia na yesi vice president adan when ho ye from the switch back should be a vice president dynasty.
Yeah.
O cross kwan na hwe high rise buildings a yes ho nyina. And how can a certain vice president live in that building? It's not possible. You compromise the security completely.
Impossible.
In how we've managed state lands near a problem. South stretch back area how was it possible?
Go and check the owners of the land. Go and check. Now people claim that they are self-made. Now, I'm surprised.
Because you claim that you want to build a vice president residence, and then you sell the adjoining land now to private developers. How is that even possible? How we've managed state lands, no? A department and agencies under Land and Natural Resources. Your Forestry Commission, your Land Commission, your Minerals Commission, your Ghana Geological Survey Authority, your Precious Minerals Marketing Company, your Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, GIADEC, your Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GISDEC, your Ghana Boundary Commission, GBC, your Office of the Administrator of Two Land, your Minerals Development Fund, MDF Secretariat, and your Forest Plantation Development Fund Board. And these are the department and agencies under the Land and Natural Resources Ministry.
Media me interest na a speaker ne representative they go krata so they be beginning now they be ada yen ya chi odukru yen hu bi da and that's how we have lived in this country. Assembly and people
are still
doing the work,
doing the things they don't have to do.
We are all suffering from it. Intimate the mesre be brace Lands Minister don't be encouraged by any investigation. No, let's don't be encouraged by it. I'm not encouraged one bit by a letter from the ministry that they will investigate to the one. I'm not encouraged one bit because investigations are or my way and a lot of things will not be happening by now. So I'm not encouraged by whatever investigation. I will only be happy and be very encouraged when we do a thorough check and bring the culprits to book. And how they all do and all say failure. Yes, you had the Ankasa as addition or my garden. But they be other young plans are far advanced. And then we have set up a 3-man committee, a 4-man, and they are saying, in fact, they be other because making cancer anyway, but not very any flooding, any government committee not setting up, no, any MPs almost loud. Yes, I must be seen. Yeah, they didn't know. And check.
Is there what's next? I saw an artwork say the presidential committee, interministerial committee, presser. I don't know if it's today. And then on presser to be addressed by the chief of staff.
They didn't know.
It is I don't know what
they didn't know you. But the main challenge you baby and brown say
and whether the people are going back to where they were and saying
every day. That's what we love doing. Kasa by results in there. And because people continue to benefit from those lapses, those mess.
And as you said, I mean, we will not deal with the monster at the Lands Commission because Lands Commission inefficiencies the political class stand the best sense man me no te state land be my the people who hold power who will benefit dealing with the monster which the Lands Commissioner has become. But how can we have a whole commissioner? Yet me ton state land no be any how state land are managed. Yet nobody is.
And this country is called Ghana.
It's unbelievable.
I see Obi. Now your man we are say we na war kwan so out do so. They down that woman be omokochi na no or the why business as usual. Or ji omo na one adina broso akono kon be na or jiji sika in the name of the road minister. That's what I say. Yeah, indeed. And your man it be as addition of my name no. We shouldn't expect they be asem meka. Say suban we pa de Obi. Christo ba anase eye Mohammed ba. Na sa su ban we die. Yenya ya dwene say you be punish anyoma na ensem fatana ahwe agu nchen dia. We are not going to get there. It's impossible for us to get there.
True.
My next issue here. Ekwan na ye wi ani asa twetwam ne agya wo sa ne emfele na ekwan wo ye kwan na ne asa betwam wo ye kwan na ne asa betwam
omo in the synergies I am building amongst our ministries no into wo behwe road ministry ayo omo kwan ba na ekwan na akofa telephone line bi so akofa Ghana water for pipe bi so it omo so here access to the pipe also omo twa kwan nim and how that thing is able to happen in this country mentiase o that because a project of that sort some of the first things you do is a stakeholder engagement. So you know say Ghana water for around the table ECG for table ne ho obi a table or pipe nam ha in the area relocate pipe ne ba be kwan ye nya bibia sa
town mo twitwa kwan nu basa
ye dey ma contractor no so site na oye e do be hu e bia na pipe bi na mase pipe na pai insuo ne be didi ase na ekwan na ase
me
chale we are a different breed. We are a different breed. Simple things I was see to me etna series ye ntimi nye o. You sometimes wonder say how is it possible so buy be ma contract say yenkoye kwan ne ya kwan ma kwan na kwa kofa telephone for line so e kwan na fa Ghana water for pipe so obi anim ne yete wona ye na pipe na pai na nsuo na didi kwan na say ekoko tu kwan na mfinfin bi o. How is that possible? Challenge.
Obi masa to aso but quickly man fa we ntwam na bra mfi yanka say nua panyi Obotawa.
Yeah, Obotawa.
Western region there me sure say
second is briefed. Second takwadi is
asem kese pa na si.
Asem kese.
Nyame aduma na otwe wi Obotawa. Yeah, all members. Gokuto
Samuel Nana Ishen. Samuel Nana Ishen, aka Nana Obotawa, our fallen hero. Ain't a year no wakekeeping Friday 24th November. Second Methodist Park and the wakekeeping here we are. Saturday 25th November. Second Methodist Park why ye no. Na Sunday yakona say some was Saint Peter and Paul Cathedral ewo second D. Na final funeral rites so akoso second D Methodist Park wa nti na otwe we ye man ye nyina de ani e second D takrade na ye nua panyin Samuel Nana Ishen aka Nana Obotawa the towers oman me call second D takrade omo je yen fesoma ye ni kan second D takrade Nana Obotawa
e kan radio fa de crazy
nyame fa de crazy
me kwa me jokoto ni osama ni ko fori. We have subscribe. You can check. Tony Nkrumah Boateng. You know, wonderful relationship. And in the world.
Namo kotna and nama se ho.
So who say?
You know what time it is.
It's your Obotawa.
Yeah, mama ya ko kese pa. Na wo twe we de nyina ye ko second day. Akojam ebusua.
Sanso na enya fifi buafo. On the 2nd of December
Takwa. And also you sign what Takwa.
Enya fifi buafo ne papa. Ye ka say the ne papa da form. Fifi Boafo so no wasum media wasum through the media and then why active politician on the ticket of the MPP or sao Cocoa board very humble nice gentleman ne papa na da for me yes a ye de koja ye ka say no e bia baka si chichi o so nto wada zaleti
in the 2nd December you baka ko piem wo Takwa and also oba Ekosiisen so one of our production team members Nana Chumberema so the last few months one M'Ahiasem there ne papa owo no eda form and the stepfather so eda form nyame abia ne stepfather yi no awie enti edru ne papa nkasa owo no eso enye easy in the opening James Jamina Ofori aka Kofori Odi 69 years and they ono so eda form ifiade ya ye wakekeeping na memenda 25th ye de ye no ahyehye so na ya peno krabre na ya san ba betena se aye ye no ba be koso M'Ahiasem 2nd school junction M'Ahiasem 2nd school junction ho and ye kwa koja ye nua Nana Chum Berema na sesom ne beba so True Faith International Church and also ewo M'Ahiasem hwa in the M'Ahiasem 2nd school junction and a ye kwa akwakoja ye nua Nana Chum Berema oni ne nua no nyina na omasi omo papa kama in the Chum yama yako baby awo bia opanyin James Jamina Ofori na ye na eba so this weekend.
We finally Mikroma have Ola girls omanya 50 years
Ola girls.
Ola girls.
Ola girls, they say we Cape Coast.
Afu. So Ola girls.
Most will be.
Oh, okay. 50
years.
No
Kroben so. And as I have for your crew.
But this guy said that.
And I have for your crew. Half for your region.
No, Kenya. So just what 200 baby.
Oh, that be. Ola girls who Kroben.
50 years na make am.
E wo Kenya say.
Of course.
That's what I wanted.
Anytime I deal
but that's what I wanted. I just wanted to tell me, what can I have for Ola girls? What does that mean?
I wanted to be specific because what can say be what a year fragmentum.
Because you're about school, Wesley girls here, okay, say Obiani baby, I will Kumasi.
Oh, hey.
Now the one go Wesley girls be. So Wesley girls now call. And I'm a boy. Kumasi Wesley girls, I knew school, I'll call Obiani. Bela Samoa and Dr. Bodin Ameche. When you call Wesley girls, Obia Yahweh, you know, and Obiani maybe Oba secondary Takra, the St. John's School. It was secondary Paris, Obiani maybe, you know.
Ola girls 50 years, it made me that way. They need a lot of facilities, in fact. For phone, you know, Kobwa, a teacher free for you know. They say, my other man say, yeah, no, region based development.
Yeah.
And Sana Central, you know.
And at least this year also, Oteko Koso has shown
yeah.
I was so impressed with me who said they've launched a short code.
Yeah.
More percent contribute to a short code to the Hill Confanochi project. You know. Beautiful.
It is all team in Nkwa, they are now have for this year Nkwa. Ola girls 50 years. Or maybe some are for region, no. And beyond.
Yeah.
And the major they say over Paul Machina this Saturday.
Sure.
Kenya say a whole Jumedia Ekoswa attitude neighbor abetai a school paying for China or school no come no mabo school no brand so come me kota machi. Make a school say media it's surprising say school bit say ATTC for the past 5 months and crown charge or more abonting.
ATTC school ya
right in here for 5 months. Encourage the
school ni Kania
practicals
reason here then
I won't even
prepaid no
they won't even because
and since schools no they are hold on to prepaid
and prepaid no prepaid on betria but we quite there are some technical challenges in drawing the line because as you free Ghana education service I say so more free means no more question say
Ghana TVET service
I say hono kakra space be down for the past 5 months and no
school need the
soon no practicals.
It you almost preps
nothing.
Omuntimi nko preps. ATTC.
Ntunya obi te say dachi wo mo pense mo nyedi da dia. Ono bo be 6:30 no anwa. Kofi akope fufu bi edi no akesu abanye o. Monday not wo. Emu da homa no. And it's at our own disadvantage.
School need the Zoom.
It's Zoom
for 5 months.
Zoom kabi.
Wow.
It's Zoom kabi.
5 months.
And now parents have to devise a means to bring them lanterns and solar whatever.
ATTC.
I'm telling you.
Hey. Ministry of Education, you are aware.
Oh. Yeah, the president running me was here. Me. They made the mechanic say it doesn't sink well. Mestre say Obia oye a stakeholder in Dr. Bakubina Osha Covent
on a codvet on the way name for Leander in way number for Leander Ghana TVET service
and here
honor you
madam the party on the other
David
and I wish it has not come to their attention.
Oh no.
So what money are they doing? You got no prayer not to do anything.
David Pryor deputy.
What did that mean?
The boss the girlfriend say
oh the party on the way. What come mamma say no? Mamma so or trade fair no before the year ends.
Yeah.
When you find the be a ma also you be called
a friend is saying po.
Mamma no trade fair no before the year ends. Yeah. Because they cannot continue to just
relax. And the place is just there. Why? Project almost
why? It's a challenge beer. How do we know what's going on? And the people will be misrepresenting the whole situation. As a health minister, minority P and Ukosha got a million. I've already been cutting Baba, Labad, La Polyclinic or whatever. Yeah. Why? Do we always have to push before we get? We have information accessible. Obian to me for Bibian.
There will be no rooms for rumor.
81 pra. Ukasa bebrebe sa pra. Ze wase. Uche river pra. Unu wakasa sa nkodare de sumu. Na obaka wanka obeye de. And it's happening most of the MVTIs in the ACC.
Oh.
Is David Pra? Nyatai, Nyafukasio. Nyatai. In opposition, you spoke a lot.
But or a deputy in Tinyabo.
No! Now we don't know the titles name when you in opposition. Oh, Kasaya, my friend said,
all of Bayern also Obi.
Me say,
Eastern region may over 300 press conferences.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, hey, 300 press conferences.
It's about Pentecost, you are trying to do. If I say, or say, a cocoa number, they call a cocoa 9, they call
Dallas.
On call 20 points.
That's Dallas, you want to know.
Oh, you to know.
Ah, now also.
No, no.
And yeah, your friends are Kojo Dankwa.
Oh, they were just bushy hair. Also, but you know, press conference, you want that. Prior over 300, you want that.
David Pla.
So, Wakote crowd. David Pla. Wakote. Sana Tio. It is so deputy
Director General. Ghana
TVET Service. Mesro bebre. Ye but Ghana Jumano Intino. Edu baby a pie shake just to ensure that Ghana bit Mejidan and national near Timia Konkai will be a because for over 5 months or even 5 months.
It's
so
crazy.
Again, I say, including performance when I was expecting. Performance when I was expecting.
And on my own performance, I say me, yeah, this year BC, you know, Kualana Nyade.
Ah, wait, yeah, me say, Mengo can be in 54. Men can school no crowd when you have school say, hey, the school in 50. Oh, yeah.
This year, Charlie.
The 54 is if you're for the feeling.
Charlie, BC in Kualana and Kui.
But we say a lot of factors you should understand. Apart from political factors or what they store to calendar, teacher motivation, teachers, now because seriousness, are questionable. Syllabus, any system, no issue. Quadano and Casansu, you taught exam papers, no, and that's it for past school, that's what they don't learn. The teachers live in the school, CBSU, a faculty, BCD, Jumaka, CB, the Boabo and Quadano. So a whole lot of issues.
And then say, oh, Krunki to a
whole lot of issues.
A year jams, no.
Oh,
this young Kulana Jiafo.
Now, a
year number jams, Sama, the action, and Machinan Kulawa.
But that's what
JSS and
debut
a year
parental issues abe major because you know a year time no because Dev Jam ne Sky Horse ni na ko bi pam 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 dum tudum na Jackie do jack akwa bi a piece of why you DJ ABC ne that ni na ko bi
oh
Young Joe very good Young Joe why you but I don't just say you are not disciplined and then nyoma bebre atotosi because na make a yakobi. But we passed that all of me. Me call Rivers Jama. Oh, Unicorn House. Yeah. You call Trump. You call Care Saturday or say Chichi. You call G. Nia Mobi. Yeah, your business management. Minya. Nyame anya madman am menya tria. Na me been doing communia 9. You want to say ah buwa me call. Who fanche me. Me call because yes I am and be late if me say late. You say delay me 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. Na me tuo nyina na me say we dey me and management be failure ni na e be nya 9 yeah it be bia you pay a price but you lose attention when it comes to parents.
Yeah, Charlie.
So you lose that focus,
especially Krunki to
you lose that focus.
And I know so me call a year war achim ewisa but I had to go a night a day before into adia sign or coins na ura achim inkroni mu a wo kwa kwetia wo tra kwetia inkron ketwa Charlie ubedu inkroni bi pa na omo bo jams eyie wakekeeping hey omana na jobe 1 a.m. nkwala nkiti all over the place. I'm like hey till at that time 1 a.m. 12:30 12 midnight no mujina jams and these are JSS and kwala 14 12 13 and you're like how do you then see the exams and pass and no one that say na share result 54. Yeah, you answer be only say because of free senior high school because of free senior high school man sa 54 no benya school akọ
yeah
Onyawura
54 do kwa dey break
Onyawura senior high school nso man the other challenge and that maka wa ha enra na madam for teacher bi or chari o senior one of these senior high school me modin or sending me message or say Obi good morning please if it is possible kindly ask the powers that be about the policy rationale behind the automatic promotion under free senior high school. It's really sad how such a good policy is being poorly implemented. Using just my school as an example, we have students currently in Form 3 who never wrote an exams in Form 2. Similarly, there are those in Form 2 who didn't take an exams in Form 1. It is the same across the country in all schools. In fact, even if he takes the exams and fails, such a student cannot be repeated. Can you imagine we have students, when they were newly admitted, they decided to stay at home for the entire period, only to appear when the time is due for Form 3. They get poor grade at WASI, pay their way through to nursing and teacher training colleges, and such people find themselves in our schools and hospitals later in life. In your man, Nipenya will be 54, no? Onya senior high school, Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, exams or betron, terminal exams or betron, or failure, or pass you, be promoted. It ebi mo ho mutimi eba school, Form 1. Otimi ko domwa Form 3 or control was ya no waba. No, I bet you won't mean any exam, terminal exams, you watch or failure, or nim one failure. How can you have such a policy? And if we think, say, because of free senior high school, so we repeat here a additional burden on government. There should be a way out because we cannot have a system a wholesale promotion.
We do political policies and political solutions. Oh, say Ghana any to be solving problems and issues. We've all arrived at this point.
How can we have wholesale promotion?
That's why an amount to be a year of national interest. Yadi amanyo sema any fasobe for one na edia be do stand paper show it immediate oka and that no be media me say I think it was it's Larry Dugby also na me come about even yanka say local dialects now you feeling now on my passe or French
English
but Larry's argument was that well that one is more international. It will gain them a certain
attention.
It will gain them a certain but may not be a word say ampa international whatever but on my be also develop what
sure
akora bia o person titi ukrom kasa to take my show
sure
ukrom kasa wherever you have traveled to ukrom one kasa dominant even key experience am where me no call France no obi no be kabro fu akonya well bonjour na point obi should say onu so fake last minute friend or the French
French.
Oh yeah, but I tell you, you make kaza. Ma me kaza. No ba, mon ami. C'est un bon choix.
French.
Where be nim tino. O dey see me tiko. Hey. O engage. French for be 2-3 minutes. With the broken bar. Me for this. You go see a Ghana ni bia. You find shaggy. And no be who be a booming.
Oh, that is all. No man. Now, how do you compare this to
Shaggy? No,
Obi is Ghana. Of France, no one 9 years. France was slangy French.
Obviously, what? Sosket with Sosket and Pa. Where they were Kumiesi. It's Shaggy Michao. Larry, I think it was Larry. Larry, if the Chinese and French it's good for us.
Of course, but they are international language, and we need that. But we also need to build ourselves in our local dialect. It's true.
And continue because me cry me share see free me fear. Unu say Apotoria cry, man book ko fa Apotoria bra. Obi me try no sa. Oh, yeah, Apotoria. A takra no okuno. Apotoria ko fa bra no. What is that? Na say man me jina money so me Apotoria. Is it our phone so? He said Dominic Mamu could do fear. Brofo kase na money mo na
there ya parent so brofo na papa broken brofo
me from me steps of you know and me two brofo be two nkra no so for mo I'm say daddy ye be wu
brofo na papa
no much correction that to oh no I say you be fine you fast that be rush what the call
you school
me who say now Kofi Japan so Yanji Brennan discussing why
I think they are doing some really good they are doing some really
discussing me finally you be in fact back de wapa back on etia the etia ne road safety authority omo ampa me who say
omo quiet
your mind me very quiet kasem ana say omo ko for lawyer lawyer
Maybe a Jekuma.
Lawyer, very radio.
Yeah. He's good.
Okay, remember back lawyer Winkai. You know, best from lawyer Triana, deputy
attorney general.
Also, if you know that young man. Inti mesre say more activity on way in because Bruno and the drivers need be a sientem. And there's a lot of traffic too in town. Until be also
I started building up in town.
Dear a very long pano me pese Obama a year sports Obama. Any Songo. Any Wallace. Abetnaha. Norma Jibrabo. And no Busa Dominic for the first time. Me Jibriche to pepper.
Oh, Black Stars
I can see no. Me the mate Macan say. Maybe see me Busa say. I didn't know ye players now on me a bomb more dino. I say ye momo trasia che.
Ansana di omabem.
Ansana. Me the ball credit. Apart from Kotoko. Me no Kotoko crazy na a imu free on Pokunti free on and I say me nya. Hey, Anna Jordan Brown said, "Well, female, you Jordan Brown Kotoko team."
Oh, okay.
Yako, what you Jordan Brown? Apart from Jordan Brown money, Kofi Abre money sanko for the time. In fact, Obia pushing me here. Kotoko, they be other problems, but I still love Kotoko. So what I say, eti. I didn't mention strategy, you know, and I said, what I say,
I don't know why.
I said, I bear 4 minutes. And the organ of phobia, me share, workouts be a my share. Yeah, baby, cry, yeah, baby, you film now from your mask. Last 20 minutes, look at the Ghana for you're the super players in the world. Oh, my boss, but not, you know, I so I say, it's even Fred Dominic Busano. Say, but what is going on? Now, last time in India now, until say, making kind and not done, say, a Dr. Nyahuta Makru. I suggest to say a Black Star without the local team no playing an integral part. No, because come at the local players no, it's quite different from
but you know say I don't support because we all are the quality of the local game. Necessarily your local players say able to see Black Stars materials they will normally say.
So when you be a medium, when you be a Diana, when you be a Kotoko, when you be a
Black Star,
at least you for 5 big
Black Stars.
No, you say so because of when off there, and then your problem.
No, I mean because of when awful. But the point is, you don't build a national team on sentimental reasons.
Okay.
In this, for local player. For a position, in the offer will be for number 2, for example. Last year, we're very, very good foreign-based Ghanaian and also Bobo. I don't know about 2 years. I don't know for sentimental reasons. The amount of trust and the local.
Is the Black Star meant for foreign players alone? Look, Ghanaian players don't want to
a competition. If you are worth your salt, you'll be in there.
But the question is that when you will be making.
Why who they are there? Bekeka. What's it today? No, unless we are saying, say, by hook or crook, I will see any local players at your team.
Maybe that's the
because maybe the say.
Maybe that's the argument.
Maybe the say. A competition. Yeah, per number 2. Yeah, you are doing say for every position. You pay 2 players. You understand? Every position you pay 2 players. So 2 players, no. Say foreign-based professionals are competitively or good for number 2. Me no. Young say be your local player back. I don't see you good. Young for no shame. But maybe that's argument say by force. It was a local players ever team no. So mun deserve. That argument
no, they should deserve. But the point is that a ambassador say F is a whole do abanyina abisine no. That will be more question to answer.
We should focus on the local game and build it. Local game.
I say local game. You say ubu mabufia. But obia standard.
Because player or best shrine kakra in the local game. And I mind you say yes.
Until both team or both first match. That's when your contract to man on
it. After the next call up, no a foreign player. And I'm on in your gun and yet a Brutinqua or free Hakobo DR Congo. So a foreign player.
Yeah.
You under a foreign player. It didn't depend on your shine a crabby pet. The next way or crime on it, the next call up, no, what be a foreign based player. And you cannot then argue, say,
local players.
I don't understand. Okay. We should get our best talent around the world, including Ghana, to form the national team. Simple. It is the best talent in your local based or your foreign based It should be on merit. Or be or you good.
Okay.
Obetimi abo gan ama ye bia ye mfa wo.
Okay, Obi.
It's that simple.
Pacho Jibre, as I leave you, no, na enquanta issue, no. Clashes na issue ni pansu was saying Jibre na Emma Jubrel, Yemfa Futu ni Kasade, entire much.
But unim say Dallas and Poma Williams say senior Obi. If David Pratt did over 300 press conferences, then I did over 500. I was his master and the pace setter.
Akoko nine. Oje waka be si akona because can na do with akona branch of people e pay me area wa dey chino. Eti obi mi dase. Onyame adoma e be say.
Yes, lawyer na obusa dey friend Kwame Etua.
Kwame Etua hene. Yes, Kwame Etua. Thank you. Ma who said that chino why oye project be?
Oko unse YEA.
Kufimu.
And again, that chino e betna bra ha say. Inti again na ye ka Kofi Japan asem. Also, Oma launches some models and saying,
okay,
omu training artisans and adibadies promise set omu ria for most of them no omu abe set you up in this way artisan tools we here near the number set you up. And we were asking say na sa tools no ewahin. And apparently omu creative warehouse and new ma swa bigu hon.
Why you for?
I'm telling you. They na dache hine ebe ka chem say chale wakwa ko hu warehouse no. Na nioma a term no videos.
Yeah, no videos nya.
Warehouse no.
Oh, medium warehouse no back or stadium, sports stadium.
Accra sports stadium.
Accra sports stadium. On baby a stance in it and I see one
video. Obi.
I don't know
Case all videos no. Okay. Inti or the videos no aguso e the more more share wo Facebook and YouTube live no. You would see all of those videos. Where in the videos no na echa ego no it actually where stadium ase ho
where stadium
it where we are there motos ana
where
wheelbarrows
yes.
Okay
and on say buying spare parts into the tires
no machine
say ya from machine
oh okay
when you na so you Ghana for the year made in Ghana
wheelbarrows
yes
made in Ghana
hey so made in Ghana now Obi I am going to say, I was a Kofi Onyanto was say the day I me ba no, I also question the same thing, sir. And in Crawford, ye babe church or Mojumani adia, ye we are. Once a Ghana, Unimejumano to start it is a huge problem. And they say, oh man, Panisha Jumani we are. How do you help the person to start the project? And any answer no. And she me come back as oh. Ye be wie nyina no san Crawford nyina be kwa ese napko no. Nto wi na kwa kwatena fi. Emma nkrofo be keka wo social media so I am a mere sayer nkrofo no mu ni mo plans ni ade nyina so what I did was that me imagine say I will do an investigation and go behind them to see say whether or not say there is a preparation because Monday no and I just mo launch say nkrofo nko portal no so no mo register say bia wo person your hairdressing wo person sua mason electricals ni ade na e wo say ko register 6 months no why registration every we are ready after the 6 months your mouth certificate TVET mouth certificate not to say omodi no na mouth
ni omena ma na wa start with you
enti me wure mu ana me call
stadium hono okay
without Kofi Japan notice in fact apologies to him say obechi me wo
okay
obechi me wo mum but me wure mu am call me I say me call mu say eno mani gugu oni ade
into we mu na ade
we enti we say
sala da na painting no
enti ukwa ye painting e wo so wo gina so di ade sa no ma no
okay
trowel mason for use ni ade hairdressing machines ne dryers ni normal wood bebre na egu a say we di emetumi aka say uta akobia no yi na America Kofi omotumi di biaba but omawichi ase say we egu enye say ni nyina no
enye ni omani nyina
yes ebi so
bebe we nyina
ba omo challenge na warehouse no because say warehouse no more ma no nti we Omba started this month and first 10,000 people no best start your money no okay nti 10,000 people no start here after 6 months
welding machine
yes welding machine
wow
goggles boots bibia o nti say ye de mawa
boots ni
yes nti say ye de mawa say bia kokko share wa adwuma ase bibia ka ho bia betumi
wo dey start adwuma ni bia wanya
And they say, "Yeah, we have 1,000 cities and 2,000 cities." You provide. Now, Crawford no great acquire Jumano, so Busumi be a who's here, Jumano Busumi be a near
500
yes,
yeah.
And or more year, Jumani, Muko, and I just say, and then now I was trying to check on the portal, and the part to do a hand, and I register. It is almost getting to the 10,000. And the meaning say, Achapana by the end of this month, dear. Now, and Crawford shall say,
wow.
Until all the two warehouses near two. Bakunso onzani now is within the quality constituent but baku bin so shewa no de enye omo de omo rent space no money egu eno so e costume so enti e bia nko munya warehouse bia me kora me bisa nse ntia omo fast track the process na ga we no omo nhia ni ntem so that you can dispose this one
na only
new and Ababe go. I think they are really doing well. Yes, warehouse in the Musum.
Okay. Stadium
yes, I see you until who say Ujirani see who share stands on the baby stands on the now senior
space
very big.
Wow.
Very big. But me aka say so tan ko bia no yi na mneka. Me na mbeka say omuntu mi nyanye but me kona me ko hu ye no say this one here or abojuma.
Oh,
Kofi is really doing well.
Wow. Kofi Japan, CEO of the YE.
Yes.
That's nice.
Omo ye juma pa. Nti uhwe no ma ye gu a obi on say bi hihye sack money ade nti you see you say bia paperwork ra na akwakoya akata bibia ho bibia brush e di painting na meaning say wo kosua painting na say wo ba
onioma wo de be ye painting ni
oil a wo de be fa efidie no ni ade ni nyina bia ho nti de da no say wo asua adwuma de wie na certificate na hye wonsa ana mo
kwa benya onioma
na wakọ nti say bia wo district no kura no matisi say wo ni TVET bia wo district no omo master craftsman omo di kan akire omo adwuma ndada nti omo say betumi aso mu akire wo adwuma na after the 6 months no na che say wo susu aba because you are register and as well register portal no so nti they have all your bio data nti they dance wonye wie ya na che say do materials na ma and I think say and me koba here no personally many microphone ba akum jenu akasa even though almost adwuma bi awie obi a hairdressing was wie nanso wontumi nhyase and was a portal and so akọ register say the bear after the 6 months we say anything about me there actually adwuma because within that 6 months na over bet na fie no so one go sua na over bet na fie no after 6 months over there
obey den
and was sua wie all right but nipa be dey omo ho agim say the bear they can get some startup to start off the
Charlie, that's a great job. I mean, why are they getting us these videos and the evidence? At least we have something to speak to.
Sure.
Anyway, the YE for that's really good. I mean, very progressive, and we are hoping say all other state agencies are war roles be say to play. No, progressively, say proactively get the things. Your certificate holder and the certificate you everything. It's a great job. I mean, Kofi Japan in the team of YEA, this is a really impressive job. And I'm hoping say beneficiaries in Munya Niomana Munfasuye na the Wasamo de no Munfa enye. That's in Yadase.
Obi answer me sorry na mama fa on the last me buy me can say abrantie bia or 30 pa and we fear na by this time when him say about 2 o'clock and my what trend came
wow
no I saw the asi Ekosiisen nti interview bia obey or have obetumi aka akiro your friend Dachi Nana Kwesi Ankra
Dachi Nana Kwesi Ankra
o se say kura wasanya central region your friend saying youth working committees on the chairman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nti work as a OTA.
OTA
minimum offer.
That's nice. That's in that's it. That's a pa. Ekosiisen M'Ahiasem 94.7 FM. And next the Edikana would focus a bit more on the upcoming NPP parliamentary primary. Na ebekoso in 137 constituencies, which are orphan constituencies. One of those constituencies here, Kole Klote, na one of the leading aspirants, Ewohoye Valentino Ninoi Norte. Enche Mobetenenka, why he wants to be member of parliament for the people of Kole clotte yene no ebedi nkomo ye a ye mo be call Cape Coast North in the central region. One of the other aspirants ewo Cape Coast North Horace Eko Ewusi. He would also join us here. Na yene won etumi edin komo. But first, yene snit ebedi nkomo on the seed campaign. Na medikan aka ho asema kyerɛ mo da hia se won so a wo ye wa adwuma no wo de